What's up? What's up?
The intro ended way faster than expected.
That was it's like 10-second intro. I don't know. It's been a while since we've done a live show and had a guest on. You are our last guest that we had on the channel. I think Caroline was
full circle.
We're kicking it back off again with you tonight.
Nice. Well, cheers.
So welcome in. I've got like a diet soda.
and not even a main brand. Gentlemen, no. he practiced what he preaches. He buys generic so he can buy more comics to help you.
Whole Foods. But yeah, welcome back. This is your third time on the channel, I think.
Yeah, we did Voodoo, and then we did Expired, and then we're here for this. Yeah,
there we go. We got a couple people hanging out already. Some people who also back Kickstarter.
Shout out. Yeah, the dude can actually do clay. Don't know why I didn't see that coming.
With the naming and everything, you know?
Right. I didn't.
He's involved with our guest tomorrow night's Kickstarter doing some clay figures. And you were on their podcast recently too. Noah and Matt.
Okay.
Constructing Comics podcast.
Yeah.
So I actually listened to what you guys were talking about. So came up with some ideas of what to talk about tonight.
Nice.
Nola Comics, you met him way back at
Pensacon. Yeah, I am not going to Pensacon this year. I don't know if you are, but
I don't think I am either. I was looking at the timing and everything, and it's just not gonna
it's just too soon in the year. Like from last one, like it's just too soon. Like I don't have time to put it all together.
Yeah, so let's say hi. A couple other people I see in here.
Hello.
And Copy 801, who's up
what
there.
Up, Copy?
Lewis's area. Made a wrong turn.
I like that logo.
Yeah, it's a relatively new logo, I think, for him.
Right.
Michael Baker, what's going on?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Happy New Comic Book Day. Yeah, so we'll start out. It's been a while, so I guess give a little bit about some of the comics that you've done recently, and then we'll get into talking about Granite State Punk.
Yeah, so for those who don't know me, my name is Travis Gibb. I do tons of comics, lots of comics. In fact, Jeremy has been basically got a comic a month since he's met me, because he's been buying my backlog and figuring all that out. But I'm most known for Broke Down and 4 Dead Bodies, which is not on his wall. He does have some, but they're not on his wall.
I think I'm missing the last issue of it.
Oh, you need the last issue. We got to get that. And I got medals too. I'm not trying to hard sell you. I'm just saying I got some medals. Anyways, so Broke Down and 4 Dead Bodies is a 4-issue miniseries, all done, really, really cool. Guns, violence, F-words. We got Voodoo Nations, which is my Voodoo Priest story. It's set. The second issue was set in New Orleans, so it's very near and dear to the heart. I actually just got the last page of art for that today, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So wrapped, we're going to color it up, and we'll see what happens. We're already 4 pages into color, so that'll be launching sooner rather than later.
Yeah. We'll talk about, you've got a lot on the slate.
We can talk about this slate, yeah. But we got Expired. Expired is there. Expired is the last time we talked. We talked about, it's a world where there's a limit of oxygen and kind of surviving that. In fact, Jeremy's going to be a character in the next arc, so that's going to be kind of cool. We paid for a tier for that, so that's going to be exciting. And then you got Holiday Spirits. My logo is very talented artist Alex Garcia. All right,
yeah, Alex Garcia.
And then we've got Holiday Spirits, which you got right there, which is a great holiday book that we came out with. And then Cthulhu Invades Oz is our big one. We have a trade paperback for what happens when Cthulhu invades the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first ones I picked up from you.
Yeah, I think you came up the first day, and then you picked up some Broke Down and some Voodoo the next day, I think.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So lots of cool things, and your genres are everywhere.
Yeah. I tend to jump around a lot. Not intentionally, just kind of what I'm interested in, what kind of stories. My goal was to stay crime, but I also have to understand the trends. So Kickstarter, though I'm in the higher tier when it comes to selling crime on Kickstarter, but that's still lower than other Kickstarters. So I wanted to find a niche that people are really interested in. Alex is fantastic. I love his art. He's got like a little cartoonist drawing. I may take him up for commission.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone else, I guess copies should show up in there. I can't remember if the links show up for everybody in the chat or not.
Yeah, I got the link. I had to copy and paste it, but yeah, his art is fantastic. This art looks great.
Awesome. And Nola is saying his logo is from an untalented artist named me.
Well, tell me more. I'm interested.
The fleur-de-lis on making it look like Batman there.
Right. That added the bit.
And Copy just posted the link in the chat.
I appreciate that. Yeah. GraniteStatePunk.com. If you don't want to type all that out or you can't copy and paste. Where are we streaming right now? Just
YouTube and Twitch, actually.
Yeah,
not that anybody watches on Twitch. I think I have 10 subscribers or followers on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch works. I just said, okay, I can easily set this up. Cool. I wish you could stream to can you stream straight to Twitter?
You can do Twitter, but it's a little delayed, so it doesn't help with your comments. But you can do to Facebook, which I know you're not big into Facebook, but you can stream on your personal Facebook super easy.
Okay. Yeah. So down in the description, as we get through some stuff, I have some links to the campaign, your social media, Substack, all that stuff's down in the description.
Right. And what? Let's do something at the 9:30 mark.
Okay.
Let's give something away. We'll figure out how we're going to give it away. Well, maybe we'll have someone say they want it. Well, can you make a little spinner?
I can actually have them drop a specific hashtag into the live chat.
Okay.
And if I remember how to find this, there's a StreamYard giveaway tool. Yeah, I found it.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
So I can do that, and whoever's in the chat at the time can.
So what we'll do, around 9:30, I will give away my whole digital collection. So everything I've made thus far up to Granite State Punk. So we'll give it to one person. So stick around, watch the whole show.
Hang out with us. We're gonna talk about the comic next, and then we'll talk about everything you got going on. Orange Code Productions, things you got coming up.
Things, yeah.
Yeah. So, Granite State Punk. What's the?
Sorry. I'm trying to share your YouTube, and it jumped into an ad for some reason. But
yeah, that's the channel got monetized somewhere along the way.
Right. So it's like you can't watch us until you have 46 seconds of this guy is Matt Stickoff from the New York Jets. So if anybody you can trust is Jets, they know what's up. And
I need to, because I think it automatically puts the unskippable ads in there too, and I don't want it to do that. I gotta figure out how to change that setting. But anyways, for Granite State Punk, we're about halfway through the campaign right now.
Yeah.
So tell the people about what Granite State Punk. What's the, I guess, as Matt likes to say over on Constructing Comics podcast, what's the elevator pitch?
What's the elevator pitch? So the elevator pitch from Granite State Punk is Zeke, who is born and raised in New Hampshire. I'm born and raised in New Hampshire as well. He is on house arrest because he has a drug and alcohol problem. He's been messed up his whole life. He is forced to live at his dead parents' house. When he's there, he's starting to relive some of his memories. He's starting to realize that maybe there was a reason why he was drinking and trying to drown some memories out. And he finds out that he's connected to a coven of witches. So that unveils the secret of the Old Man in the Mountain. The Old Man in the Mountain, if you don't know, is a landmark in New Hampshire. Right here, it's on every license plate. It's on everything. It's a face and a monument. We kind of tell the secret origins of that. We have hot chicks. We have the breaking of the fourth wall with the punk rock talk, and we got a skull golem. So what's not to love? All in a one shot. So you don't need to buy anything else. I'm not trying to hook you on a mini series or anything like that. It's a one shot. Yeah, and it looks amazing. The art, everything. I'm gonna pull up. Yeah. The art by Patrick Bumer. He is such a talent. He's so good. Way better than I deserve. It's the best art I've ever had in any book, and I'm not saying that to dismiss anybody else. It's just facts. These are just facts.
It's like taking it to the next level of what
right.
you're doing.
And everyone who's read this feels that way, that this is like my level up, you know, and I've said that in a lot of interviews. This is my level up book. So, because I took everything that people liked with, broke down and everything people liked with Voodoo Nations and kind of put it together and made this.
Yeah,
Charlie Stigney asked, where was I born? I am part of Rochester, New Hampshire, so over near Portsmouth. So Portsmouth and Dover area. That's where I grew up. That's where I was born.
So, and that's it's cool to see Charlie hanging out in the chat here. One of the co-publishers over at Scout.
Yeah. Hey, Charlie.
But yeah, these sample pages, first couple pages that you got in here just look incredible with the art, the start to the story here you got going on.
Yeah, that's actually a few pages in, believe it or not. We didn't want to give away the whole book, so there's actually a few pages in. The first few pages really talk about New Hampshire, kind of show what New Hampshire is, and a lot of breaking of the fourth wall. You know, we do Game of Thrones in this little preview. We do Hamilton in the other. Like, it's all over the place.
Is that Jerome's lettering there with the everydays, the freaking thing?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, see, if the Shoe Barn in Rochester has some great. That is true. That is true. Everyone should go and back this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So with your history with New Hampshire, is that what inspired the story, or were there more pieces that brought that inspiration
as I've been doing this interview tour, so I've had about an interview, about 5 interviews a week doing this. I've started to like unpack why I made this, right, a little bit more. So my parents died in the last 4 years. So my dad died 2 years ago, my mom died 4 years ago, and I came into some money to make this book. So I had the money to get the art that I wanted. So a lot of times when you're doing indie comics, you compromise. You get what the best you can do with your budget. And there's nothing wrong with that. You kind of hope it works, and then hopefully you make enough to do the next thing, and et cetera, et cetera. So the story that I was sought out to write was about a man who kind of digs in his backyard and finds a bunch of skulls and a bunch of dead bodies when he's kind of trying to dig up a time capsule, and like shit goes crazy. But as I started writing it and I set it in New Hampshire, I realized I had a lot of unresolved issues. My parents were both drug addicts, and I had to resolve a lot of that. I also found that I never got the chance to like hear from my parents when I started doing this comic thing, like they were proud of me. So I realized that I wrote this and made it so New Hampshire centric, so New Hampshire special, that like it's more kind of my love letter going, New Hampshire, are you proud of me? Like I can't hear from my parents. So anyone in the state, can someone say they're proud of me, please? Thank you.
Do we have anybody from New Hampshire in the chat right now that can type that in there?
Tell me you're proud of me.
Make Travis's night. Yeah. So was that something like as you were going and you just felt like that was becoming more and more apparent as you were writing the story?
It actually didn't even become apparent when I was writing it. It wasn't it wasn't until I started to do this that I realized that I started to do the tour that I did that. I wrote it in New Hampshire to kind of get familiarity. I wanted to really get a vibe to that. I know the comics. I was just in New Hampshire. I'm proud of you. Yeah,
that's true. I believe his mom is up there, something like that.
That's fair enough. I'll take it.
So that's family lives there, therefore
it works.
Right.
If he spent the night, it's like a vampire. You have to bring the ground of where you're from or where thing to sleep there. So
exactly.
But yeah, as I wrote it, I really did that, and there's a lot of really cool things about New Hampshire, like that's their motto: "Live free or die."
Well, I mean, they probably don't use the last part of that.
Most of my friends did. I don't know if other people did, but most of my friends did. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, they haven't put that on the license plate yet.
That's not the license plate. So, like, New Hampshire is very punk rock. It really is. It's live free or die. Like, no seatbelt laws. Like, we don't give a shit about seatbelts. We're the only one of the 50 states that has a seat where you don't have to wear a seatbelt.
Interesting.
So, Jeremy, do you have insurance on your car?
Yeah.
You don't have to have that shit if you live in New Hampshire. Live free or die. If you kill somebody in a car accident, who cares?
That's wow. That they do live by live free or die.
Right. What else do we do? No helmets. Who needs a helmet if you're riding a motorcycle? If you're stupid enough to ride a motorcycle, you're stupid enough to choose whether or not to wear a helmet. That's on you, bro. So New Hampshire just has a lot of weird stuff. It's probably because we're only relevant every 4 years when the primaries are there. That's probably it, right? Nobody cares.
In between, they're like, "What? Let's just do something crazy."
Let's just do something crazy. And it's funny because New Hampshire, even Republicans and Democrats, they're really just Republicans and Republican lights, meaning they're kind of Republicans, but they're low-level Republicans. They're kind of like ones who like parks. Right? They're okay with the gays and they like parks. That's it. They're not extremely liberal because they don't want people to move there, right?
They don't want to be attract people to the state. Keep it's theirs.
Right. Keep it there. We don't want too many people living free or die because that could be a mess.
Start making the whole country live free or die. We're gonna have more deaths.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, New Hampshire's a weird state. Even here's another crazy New Hampshire fact that I can give you. You can literally say that you got a car without a title as long as it's over from 2010 back. You can go, yeah, I just bought this car. It's cool. You cool? I'm cool. You can literally steal someone's car, bring it in and be like, hey, no, dude, they said it was cool. It's my car. I got the VIN number now. It's crazy.
Wow.
This state is crazy. Go nuts. I love it.
So the creative team, besides yourself and Patrick, Jerome on the lettering, and your wife is doing the editing on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. My wife is coming in, doing some lettering. Yep.
Is this the first book as part of Orange Cone that she's jumped in?
No, she edits letters. She edits all my Broke Down 4 Dead Bodies. She edited Cthulhu Invades Oz. Actually, she's a very, very good letterer. Editor.
Letter editor.
She knows where all the periods go for the letter.
Awesome.
She's been doing it for years. She used to do it for Sylvia Brown, which is do you know who that is? It's probably a little old. Unsolved Mysteries. Did you watch that at all?
No.
So Unsolved Mysteries is a show. It was in the early 90s.
I have seen some of that.
Yeah. I think it has a reboot too that's there. Well, she was the psychic who would come and be like, your child is alive. My psychic senses tell me. Or your child is dead. You should stop looking. She was that woman. Very, very famous. My wife would do some editing for her. It's almost like you're describing my time there.
He's living free or dying. Well, obviously,
right, live free or dying. Right? Yeah. Just what he said. His girlfriend, right? Not his wife. His girlfriend lives there because he lives free. They don't live in this tied down world that the rest of us live down. They don't need to get married. It's live free.
Exactly.
All right. He lives in NOLA. He's just like, I don't even want to go there.
He left us in NOLA. He's up in the Seattle area now. He's living free up there, which I feel like that's probably freer living than down in the South anyways.
Right. Well, I will tell you, my most living free experience was in NOLA when I went to New Orleans. So after my mom died, that's actually kind of what Voodoo Nations is about. I don't know if I said that in my interview.
Okay.
Voodoo Nations is about, so my mom was a recovering alcoholic and she was clean since I was 12. And Cole, we'll get to your answer. She was a recovering alcoholic and I went to New Orleans. And when I was in New Orleans, I drink and party just like anybody else, just a standard thing. But there was no cutoff time. And I didn't understand that. I didn't realize that I needed someone to go, hey, maybe it's time to stop drinking. Because, the people in NOLA, the security guards were really nice. They're like, hey, man, maybe you should calm down. I was like, really?
All right, whatever.
But it was during that time. So when my mom died, I was grieving. And the story is of Voodoo Nations is kind of that. We have Brent, who's kind of lost. He's kind of going through his own stuff. And a wife, who is my wife, trying to go, I know my husband's still there. I just got to get to him. Of course, it's supernatural and all these other stuff, but those things really happen in my life.
Yeah, I can see that with what happened in that issue.
Yeah. So it's definitely, there's strings of that in that story. I try to write very intimately when I write stuff.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour. So recently, things have started to get closer back to that, but post-pandemic, bars and stuff haven't been open 24/7. That used to be.
Mm-hmm.
There are some.
Is it because they needed to close down to wipe it down at least?
I think maybe at the start, and now it's just kind of like now they've set these hours, and they're like, do we want to be 24 hours?
Oh, right, yeah,
right. But there's still some places out there in the city that are going to be 24.
Well, and it's exhausting. I have a friend who moved there, and he's a cook, and he's like, they will literally work me as much as they want, as I want to work. Like I can work every day, 12 hours a day, if I want to work that. Like they will kill me. They don't care about the overtime. They don't care about any of that. They've got enough tourists coming through. They don't care if I'm willing to work. He's like, that's where it gets really bad because people get burned out so fast, right? And then they live the lifestyle, the know the lifestyle, because they need to de-wind, and it's just vicious cycle, right?
Yep. Yeah. It's not super great, but there's, if you can stay away from the extremes of it, it's
it
can be a fun city.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So let's get to, I guess, Cole's question here. What do I do if my Kickstarter book comes wavy and broken?
So what you do is you contact the creator on the Kickstarter and ask them to replace it. Unfortunately, that's all you can do. Kickstarter takes no responsibility for that. Travis, good seeing you again. Jeremy, but thank you, Nolan. Live free die. Yeah, check out my comic, man. If you haven't backed it, please back it. You're going to get it as soon as I can. It's done. We just got to get it printed for the, because there's printed delays and all that.
Absolutely. And you got one thing I like about your campaigns is not only on stretch goals. We'll get into, I guess, all the details of the campaign here in a second, but not only on your stretch goals do you do dollar amounts, which a lot of campaigns, that's the typical is, okay, well, let's hit this dollar amount. We also do backer amounts too, because you want more and more people checking it out.
Yeah. Every 50 backers, I give another digital book, which is pretty cool. So those are the 5 that we've given out so far. So we've given out Cinder, This Land. And I try to get things that people haven't read. I try not to get things that our other campaigns have. So I try to get some really cool stuff. So I ask friends for favors and stuff.
Yeah. So, I think I saw your book might be part of some digital.
Yeah, the Kill for the Collective is in there. Yeah.
No, on another campaign.
Yeah, somebody has expired in one of their campaigns.
Yep. That's what I was saying. Yep. Sorry, I just zoomed and went all over the
place. Yeah. So we got some stretch goals. We just unlocked the holographic sticker. Yeah. So we got the embedded patch. We've got 4 additional pages. We got that crazy art print for the Yankee Swappers, which is a cool fictional band in the punk band in the world of Granite State Punk. So since we just hit that stretch goal, our next thing that we're going to do, so we're going to have a smaller goal. Do you want to bring up my Substack real quick, the latest message that I did?
Yes. Let me... Actually, I have a tab open here.
Yeah, there it is. There you go. Click that right there.
You're good with sharing all the.
Yeah. That's fine.
Right. I wasn't sure. So, is this what you're looking for?
Yeah. So that's gonna arrive on Saturday. That's gonna be a cool little thing that we're gonna add to our campaign. So that's gonna be that's Stefano. He does a lot of stuff for Scout and Aftershock. He does a lot of really cool stuff.
I love his art. It's fantastic. Cole saying I need more magnets. I mean, I do have a Kickstarter magnet collection going on my
that's the next stretch goal too. Actually, I'm gonna give a cover magnet because I haven't done one yet this campaign. People tend to love them.
Is it gonna be like the logo, like the patch?
No. Because you get the magnet in the kit, the logo, but I think you've got some from Voodoo Nations or other stuff where it's a cover.
Yes.
So we're
I
gonna
have the
do
Voodoo Nation one.
Yeah. So I think Expired had a cover one too for you. Expired is in the breakdown of fantasy. Yeah, no problem. I love it. Anything I can do to help.
Awesome. And I think I have that. I might have opened that tab somewhere. Is that the one Ignacio's involved in?
Yep, that's one Ignacio's in.
Okay, because he had messaged me about retweeting and spreading the word about it and stuff.
Nice.
So I have it open. I haven't fully looked into it, but that must have been I was scrolling through and I saw Expired and I was like, oh, hey.
Since we're here, you can scroll down and show the other thing too. We're not going to talk about it too much, but if you back Tales of the Collective last year, this is the sequel. Number 2 is coming out. It's going to be launching later this month, which is really cool. Those are some of the books in it. That's a partnership. Orange Cone does the production of it. So we do the back end production of it. It's their comic book. We do the back end stuff.
And I heard this listening to the Constructing Comics podcast, but that's Heather's book, right?
Yeah, that's Heather's book. Yeah, she's doing a kind of a stray dogs type of thing. So the story of that is I'm trying not to spoil anything. So there's a dog that falls asleep. When he wakes up 7 years later, crazy things are happening. I'm going to go back to you should definitely watch that. I've got it recorded. So he comes back and all dogs are being hunted. And there's an evil cat and there's some evil stuff in the world. So it's a cool little book, kind of stray dogs-ish.
Yeah, I think somewhere if you're following him on Substack, there was a little preview of that somewhere.
Yeah. We had an Orange Cone preview. Yep.
Yeah.
It's got like 5 pages from it.
That link is down in the description as well. And
yeah, you can join for free, but we do have a paid premium service, and the paid premium service allows you to vote on my next comic, which is some stuff.
So like I voted for the one that's winning right now.
Yeah, Jeremy paid, so he got this quick preview for Kaiju Mania. That's exclusive to him. Nobody else gets to see that, but somebody else can do. That's why it's locked.
I guess I'm not signed in on there. I don't know.
So. We can go back to the campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. Those are the books that we're voting on, and currently, Too Much PC is winning. That's the one you want.
Yeah, that's what I voted for. So I'm happy it's winning right now.
It was winning pretty heavily in the beginning. Like it was dominating. Like I was like, oh, apparently this is the only option. But it's since evened out.
This one also really caught my attention. The World ended in 2012, right? Which I think I like that concept.
Oh, I got a bad news for you. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Is it changed?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let me show you what's up. Let me share my screen real quick. This is super exciting for you guys watching, by the way, us sharing screens.
On YouTube, it's a visual medium. So,
yeah. So that's where you're at right here. It's evened up. We got a few more responses. So
I mean, I think either one is pretty cool. I think the kind of D&D-ish aspect on too much PC caught my attention a little bit more. But everyone, maybe go
check it out. Yeah,
go check out Substack if you want to contribute any money. Then
and even if you don't, just to be part of the conversation and see what we're doing, we do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So who's here? By the way, if you go ahead and let's say hashtag Granite State Punk, just so we know that you're here, and we'll put you in the giveaway, and that's going to give everything.
Yeah, or I guess we could even do hashtag GSP.
GSP or Granite State Punk. Either one's fine.
Just to make sure people don't misspell something, and then it doesn't.
Sure. Yeah, GSP is fine.
So I've got let me stop sharing that and share. It says there's 4 people watching right now.
Well, let's go back to the campaign and we'll do it. We'll announce it a couple more times while we go through.
I was gonna show. So like this is I don't know if you've seen this tool before.
I haven't, and I paid for a Substack, but maybe you pay for the bigger level than I do.
With StreamYard?
Yeah, StreamYard. I paid for StreamYard.
I think I just pay the basic. So I just searched StreamYard giveaway tool, and then I can select which broadcast and then what the text is. So if we want hashtag GSP, we can start collecting comments. So right now, nobody's typed it. So doesn't show up.
Yeah, let me try it. Let me. I'll do it. I won't give myself thing, but it's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
We're playing right now, gentlemen. Like people, just chill.
So anyone that's watching right now wants a chance to win.
Yeah, there's 6 people watching us.
Yeah, a pretty guaranteed chance to win the whole entire digital collection of Orange Cone Productions. Type hashtag GSP in the chat.
Oh, see, it does work. Look at that. That's cool.
Right. Look who else is hanging out. Bradley Golden from Second Sight Publishing.
All the celebs are coming in today.
Right.
Celebs, right?
If Charlie's still watching, Bradley wants to win it. Type that in.
Type GSP in.
You see how it says 1 now?
Yeah, that's cool. That's
3
cool.
entries. Yeah. Windy Gale, welcome in. Hey.
Oh yeah, people are.
Okay. People are typing it now. Inja Binja, thank you for hopping in. Dubious Roleplay, who's is that? They're, I assume, involved with the Breakneck Fantasy Anthology.
Yeah, awesome.
Bradley's getting in on it. He wants to read some of your books.
Nice. He's read a couple.
He wants to get the whole collection. We got 5 entries in. So maybe we'll go back to the page real quick.
Yeah, we'll ask one more time right before we do the drawing. We'll give them more instruments.
We'll make sure that those 5 entries stay in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how, if it does it for as long as it's showing up in the active chat, or how StreamYard does their selection there. But either way, we'll make sure that everyone who typed it in gets their shot.
Yeah.
So let me take that off and go back to the other screen.
We're learning some new things. I'm going to try it again.
So share screen. We'll go back to the Kickstarter here. So we got on here, there's a couple different. Well, let's talk about the covers, because
let's talk about the covers.
These are awesome. So Patrick Biermeyer, does the cover A.
Yep. Which is fire, straight fire.
Fantastic. Which is the interior artist, and then
are you afraid to show it because you don't want to lose those things? Because I can show it from my.
Oh, I thought I put it up.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
I hit share screen, but then I didn't add the screen to the
right.
screen.
Sure.
Technology. So this is his cover here, Patrick Biermeyer. Punk rock show with skeletons,
which is straight right. If you can't see this guy's influence for Sean Murphy, I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's super influenced by it. And you can look at this page for hours and get so much detail. Like, there's so much stuff going on in there.
Which I think the first time I looked at, I think I just kind of like glazed past the fact that there's skeletons holding him up.
Right.
Which, retrospectively, I'm like, yeah, of course there's skeletons involved.
Right.
Cover B was Brian Demarest.
Yeah. So I met him on Twitter. I did a call out on Twitter looking for someone to do a punk rock cover, and this is what he came up with, and I thought it was fantastic. So I had to get it. I had to do it. So
I mean, that screams punk rock right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that. I think everyone needs that in their life.
Oh yeah. And then we got a cover C here.
Emmett Hill is fantastic. He's killing it. He was one of the guys who did a state cover. He did the state cover with she was kind of looking back at the white from the she was kind of there was bats everywhere.
Was that one of the state
one of the exclusives? Yeah, the ones that you did with in the crew when we all got together.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. So the recent. Yeah, you got the whole set.
Yeah. You got the whole set?
No, you do.
Oh, I do.
I just have our cover.
Oh.
And that Damien did.
Well, hold on. Let me see. So Cole, when you come back here and watch the rerun, because he will, are you willing to trade for one of his? Because he does one of the Comic Burrito ones.
So I claimed one of Cole's, and Cole claimed one of mine. Just going to start a little controversy right now, but Cole hasn't sent me an invoice, and Cole hasn't paid my invoice. So when Cole watches this, maybe that'll be his reminder.
Is that the metal invoice that we talked about earlier off air?
No. I think he claimed a regular cover.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the metal was just what I had there.
All right, Cole. We need to hold you like we're going to do a hit piece on you next week during David's show. I will appear and we'll address this as a group. So Cole, you better be ready to go live if you don't address this between now and next week.
I honestly I haven't messaged him either about it. I've just sent the invoice and then sent a reminder in the invoice on the PayPal side, but I'm sure we'll get it all
Cole
settled.
drops his pledge and he's like, you know why? And I'm like, damn it.
Oh man.
And this is a cool one that we added. So one of the things I do on Kickstarters that are doing really well, we're doing so well, I had the ability to add an extra cover to not only to the campaign, but to I gave it to all the premium backers. So if you get the higher tier, you got this one added for free, which is cool.
Yeah. And so did Patrick do the foreground and then?
So he did the foreground and then Kyle Willis did the background. What I wanted actually, which was really crazy, I wanted the man in the mountain behind them made in the words, but no one could get it right. It just didn't look right. Like I had letterers try to do it. I had artists try to do it. No one could try to do it. I think you really just need to hire an artist who that's their skill set.
Right. So specific style there.
Yeah. So we did that. This is actually going to be a page that you'll see a lot of in the future. I'm going to use this to do commentary on the world. I'm going to do a big giant word bubble most of the time of him just sitting there and he's going to talk shit about things. I've got some ideas.
I like that. That definitely reminds me of like one of those like intro pages, like where you talked about fourth wall breaking, right? So like a Deadpool sitting there talking about what happened in the last issue.
Right, exactly.
I love it. And then is this another? This is the metal cover.
That's the metal cover. So it's only available in metal, and it is it's my favorite cover. It's so good.
And this we get the Man on the Mountain.
The Man on the Mountain, yeah. And that's going to be the magnet that I'm going to announce. That'll be at the 8,500. So that'll be the magnet that everybody gets. Is that? So I'll give them that as a magnet, but not as a cover.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a metal cover. I guess I'm getting in the one that I did.
Yeah. You're getting one.
Yeah.
And then there's one more cover, kind of. So this, I took cover A in black and white, virgin, and then you'll have two options. You'll either be able to get it as it is, as a virgin, or I will punkify it for you. So I will add colors, I will do all sorts of stuff and remark the whole thing, sign it, and send it to you for each backer, which is really, really cool. What's great about that particular cover, I could do so many cool things to it without ruining the integrity of the comic, which is really cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of space to do some crazy stuff on that.
Mm-hmm. And I drew an example here. Like I gave him an eye patch, colored his hair red, colored blue.
Yeah. So many opportunities there.
And for the cool kids like Jeremy, who's part of the Substack, they're also going to get a Substack cover, which is free.
That art hasn't been revealed yet, right?
It's revealed in Substack. You can go get it if you want. If you want to show. You got all the access.
I mean, I don't remember where that was.
All right, yeah. Just go back to the front page where you see all the different things.
Let's see.
So it is launch day. Punk's not dead.
This one right here.
So this is Eric Cockrell, who does a punk book called Blister. He's a really cool guy. He redid that cover in a modern post-punk thing. So you get this for absolutely free if you're a paid member of the Substack, if you back the campaign, or if you don't want to, if you're just part of the Substack, like get the newsletter and you want to get this, it's $10 as an add-on. But if you just came to the Kickstarter, you'll never know what this cover looks like because it's never got revealed.
And that's his
that's his book, yeah.
Nice. Cool. I don't think I had opened this message, even though I liked it. I didn't open that one apparently.
Yeah, but that's the other cover that you're getting for free.
Awesome. And then the Stefano Cartaselli one is going to be an add-on, right?
It's going to be an add-on. So there'll be a plot for it, and then there'll be an add-on. I am going to reveal in the Kickstarter, if we get to 10 grand, all the 100 tier backers to your collector kit will get it for free, but not until then.
10 grand. Let's get to 10 grand then.
Exactly.
Do it.
But the other thing to note too is I will make a metal version of that when we sell out. If you look, we only have 3 left of the collector's kit.
Yeah.
So if you want, once that's sold out, I will create a new collector's kit with the Stefano cover.
Awesome. So I think Comic Dude's the only person I've seen join in the chat since we had everyone drop the hashtag. So if you drop hashtag GSP in the chat, you'll be entered to win a digital package from.
Yeah, you'll be able to get. If you keep scroll down, I'll kind of show the package. Let me show you. Right there.
The sampler one or the?
Not right below it. You're going to get complete everything. The only thing that's not included in this one that's not included in yours is the Granite State Punk. So take out $5 basically. $30 value. I'm going to give the whole thing away for free tonight. You will get it tonight if you message me. So
look at that.
Yeah.
And you dropped it.
Yeah.
Cool. So we got, I think, 6 entries now. It's showing 6 entries.
Nice.
So I think let's go ahead and run it down.
Do it? All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think you might be one of those 6 entries. So if it does,
that's fine. If it comes up to me, we'll roll it again.
we will re-roll. Let me find the tab here. Giveaway tool, share. Is that showing up on there?
I don't see it yet. No.
There we go. All right.
So let's draw. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So it scrolls through everybody's names, slows it down, and I thought I was going to select you. Oh, it did. All right.
Draw again.
That one more time. But that's too funny. I like the confetti.
I win, ladies and gentlemen.
It selects you a second time.
Bradley Golden. All right. I'll message Bradley on Facebook and give him that digital package.
Well, there we go. Congrats, Bradley.
Congrats, Bradley.
Still listening in. That's too funny that it did that. It had to pick you first.
Right, exactly.
It knew who not to pick and was like, that's it. Yeah, let's bring back up the Kickstarter here because we can talk about the reward tiers.
Yeah.
Let's go. And this is another one thing about your campaigns that I like is you can pay $3 and get yourself a digital copy.
Right.
It's like any comic. You buy a digital, it's like $3-4.
Yeah.
So
the deluxe comes with the script and some behind the scenes stuff. If you're like want to do some stuff. In fact, it's actually $5 because I miswrote it on the side. So you're welcome.
So, go ahead.
That's a sampler. So the next one, I was just going to continue going. So that's a sampler. It's all of our first issues.
It's a taste of the Cthulhu one, right?
Correct. It's a taste of what Cthulhu Invades Wonderland is going to be when it comes out in March.
Awesome. And then
that's our super package that we just sent over. That's like, let's see, broke down to 120, 160. It's like 500 pages worth of comics.
Yeah. And for $35, that's awesome.
Right.
Super cool. So those are our digital rewards, and then there's the physical ones here.
Yeah, now all physical come with a free digital.
So you get your cover A, $12, which awesome. Cover A and cover B.
Is $24. Yeah.
Get 3 covers.
We actually added one in between there that doesn't have an image, but it's $30. You pick 2 covers from A, B, C, or D.
Right, to get a little bit more money, but you get customizability.
You can customize it, right?
Yeah.
And A, B, and C for that. And then that's the 4, if you want to get all 4.
And then
here's the collector's kit. So you get the bag, you get the 4 covers, the 3 covers on this one. You get the 3 covers and the punkified. Because that's
this is the standard, yeah. And so the punkified is only in this tier, right?
No, it's on both. It's on both. It's on that one and the one below it.
Oh. See, I don't even know what I'm backing, apparently.
Right. Yeah.
I'm getting extra rewards I didn't know about. And
I changed that yours, so yours will be right too.
The logo magnet.
Yeah. And a poly bag and a logo magnet. And the magnet's big, by the way. It's this big, so it's not small.
Like patch size?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'd be probably the same size as the patch, actually, now that I think about it.
Awesome. Because I'd love that's such a punk looking logo.
Right.
So the patch is perfect. I heard that decision got made on the other podcast.
Right. Yeah, we make these decisions as they come.
Yeah. And then so we got
you get that, you get the
deluxe.
Punk.
So it's everything from the last tier plus
the metal. Right.
Plus the metal, and then the D cover.
The D cover, yeah, which isn't on the. I need to change it, add it to the graphic, but
yeah. Oh, those are things that got added on after.
Right, and then Orange Cone, the complete collection. So if you've never backed us before and you just want to try something out, $100 you can get one of everything, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
10 single issues, 2 graphic novels for $100. That is a good deal.
Absolutely, and it took me until today to finally read this. I'm so far behind on everything. It is phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
This whole
is
project.
That the hardcover?
Say that again?
Did you get the hardcover?
Unfortunately, no, I could not.
Oh, okay. It looked like the hardcover because of the way you were holding it.
But I do have. I don't know where I put them now, but I have the 3 covers.
Oh, okay. So you got all 3, yeah.
Yes, I have this one, the one that's on the screen there, and then Brian
Silverback. Yeah, the cover one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ignacio.
Look at that. Well,
just talking about you and how great you are.
Yeah, we're talking about the anthology that you're part of.
Right, and not the one that Jeremy got to see in the Substack. There is some art for the Substack that you can't show because that was private for you. But did you like his art for my anthology?
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
That's cool. Some cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Kaijus, yo.
You gotta get a kaiju in there now and again.
Hey, Global.
What's going on?
So this is the metal. Yeah, you can get the metal by itself if you don't want to buy the collector's kit and you just want the metal. You can do that. It's $50. Again, so 25 are in here, 25 are in the front. So basically, it's kind of split that way.
Yep.
I may move a couple more over, when things are selling, but they're selling on the add-ons too pretty well. They're about at the same level where there's like 6 left total.
Wow. Yeah, so those are going to be gone.
Yep.
And you don't want to miss that.
Right.
So then these are parts of the add-ons right here.
Yeah. So you can buy the trade, you can buy Voodoo 1 and 2. You could buy all the broke downs. If you're just kind of learning who I am and want to check out some of my other stuff, you can go ahead and do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think I have to double check. I think I'm missing number 4.
Yeah, we made the T-shirt. That's the first time we've ever done that. That we have an add-on for a T-shirt, which is cool.
That is an awesome shirt.
It is pretty cool. So it's $28. It comes with a hollow sticker from the Yankee Swappers as well. The reason why it's so much is, and it cost me $21 a shirt, just so you guys know. So I'm not making any money really because I'm throwing in a hollow sticker. I just want to make sure it's not going to get destroyed in like 2 washes. So I'm getting it from Sticker Mule, where I've got a bunch of shirts from where I know they last.
Awesome.
And you can look at Sticker Mule. They're $21 a piece. Like there's no profit. This is just fan service. Hey, if you want it, let's do it.
And look at that, all the art's there. If you scroll in, you can read the whole comic. Oh.
No, I don't put letters there.
I know, but
make it look big because I got the black and whites in there too.
I love though that like it's all there. You know where you are in the progress. We know approximately a good timeline that it's not going to be a year to get the comic. It's usually you do like what, couple weeks after, I guess, depending on
it'll be a little
production.
bit different because of the paper shortage. So I don't know when. Like I gave myself till April, but I plan on putting this on probably within the last couple of days because I'll kind of know where we're gonna land. I can guess. Within this many, so I can make the order because you can't make the order till then. Thanks, Global Frequency. I appreciate that. Have you ever picked up their book? They have a book called Mavericks. It's fantastic. Look it up on Indiegogo. And I don't back Indiegogos.
So Global Frequency Studios. I will have to check that out.
Yeah. Global, send the link if you guys are still watching. Aaron, send the link. It is a beautiful book. Beautiful book. And that's all the stuff that we've done and fulfilled.
Yeah. So this is the first project of 2022 for Orange Cone.
Yeah.
got a list here, right? What's coming up?
Yeah. It's I can just tell you. You don't have to go to the thing. I can just
All
tell
right,
you.
let's bring
Next
this
week,
up on the screen
yeah,
then.
next we've got so this month we've got Tales from the Collective, volume 2. I think you got the first one right. It was
Yeah.
pretty good, kind of like a little anthology thing, which is pretty cool.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's connected to a comic store, so it's got kind of a cool vibe. In fact, you went all in, right? That's when you found out about that comic store and you found all those exclusives that you never knew about.
On the campaign, I just got the one, but yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, they had all these exclusives done with like your campaigns, and I think they did a recount one, right?
Yeah, they did a recount exclusive. They've done all sorts of stuff.
The Donnie Cates tweet one.
Yep, for the Freak Show. They also have for you, which would be good because I know you're connected to D&D a little bit. You know that Mad Cave book, like last night's late night sessions?
The last session, yeah.
They are the only ones who have an exclusive for it. It's only like $10.
Oh, nice. I had their tab open at one point, and I was gonna go through it, and then like I don't know.
Yeah, they just got. I don't know if you're a big fan of They Live. The new ones that are coming out, like what is it?
Oh, yeah. They're doing We Live Black and We Live White or something. Yeah. The Age of the Palladians.
They got exclusive. Okay, they're sending me privately the Indiegogo. I'll send you that link so you can check it out.
Perfect.
So yeah, the next thing. So then after that, we got Cthulhu Invades Wonderland. And like I just told you, we completed Voodoo Nations 3. So that'll be in May. Maybe you'll see it soon. Are you going to go to MegaCon?
When's MegaCon?
I think it's like April-ish, March, April. End of March, early April.
Maybe.
Okay. Then June, we have the Broke Down 4 Dead Bodies trade. We haven't done that yet. In July, we have Pop Van Winkle. So that's my wife's book that we just showed you a little preview of. So that's going to come out. In October, we have something. I don't know. Something's coming out. But something will come out in October. That'll be very cool. And then
everyone needs to cut that audio, play it slowly, remove the background noise, and we'll figure this out, guys.
We'll figure that out. And then November, Holiday Spirits 2.
Awesome. So we're getting
people really dug that, really got behind it. So we're going to do volume 2, which would be really cool.
And this is the project that Jerome kind of organized.
Yeah, that's Jerome's.
I was reading his little somewhere in here. He said something about the idea coming from when you guys were doing the other
Wonderland. Yeah. He really he had the idea, and then I gave him some feedback on how to make it a little bit better. And yeah, it's really good.
Awesome. So lots of things to look forward to this year.
Yeah,
from you guys. And I mean, like I said, your Kickstarters come out, and they come out.
Right.
So usually a pretty good schedule.
We don't do anything without it being to the lettering point, meaning the art is done. It's just the lettering. And that takes a while, but it normally takes the amount of length of the campaign. So in most campaigns we do, they're only 18 days. We do them shorter. All first issues we do longer because, it's the first time you're getting something and seeing it. But all the other stuff, Cthulhu Invades Wonderland will be 30 days. Voodoo Nations will be 18. Broke Down Trade will be 18. Pop Van Winkle will be 30. Will be something. Holiday Spirits will be probably 18.
So is there a reason that project is so secretive?
Yes.
Okay. You can't reveal the reason.
Negative.
All right.
But I am getting tons of messages because I am running a show.
Yes. So if you guys want to, I actually put the YouTube link down below too for your
okay,
channel.
Yeah. So what I do is when I have a campaign, I don't have a YouTube program. That's not something of interest in me. But when I do a campaign, I get a whole bunch of creators together and we talk about their projects. So if you want to learn about some other projects, come over to my channel. I'm going to be doing some stuff. We'll give some more giveaways. We're going to start that around 10. But thank you for having me on, man. I love you guys. I think your guys are great. I can't wait to see what we do next. I mean, we put together that lovely state cover. We've been doing some really cool stuff for you guys.
And thank you for coming on. And Caroline wishes she could be here, but she forgot her schedule.
Like me. I understand she doesn't like me, and that's okay. You can tell her it's okay to not like me.
She was here for the last one. I don't know what's going on here, but
but she wasn't there for Voodoo. So is it every other?
It must be. Yeah. She messaged me today. She's like, I thought this was next week. And then her friend's like, it's next week, but it's also this week.
Right.
I was like, all right. So I got this tonight. She'll be there. I guess she likes Matt and Noah better, I guess. Sorry.
Right, I understand.
She'll be here tomorrow.
And then you got David the week after, right?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Right.
David Byrne will be on. And I should, on Monday, I should have, I'll be doing that one solo. So it's kind of every other. Yeah.
Right. It's every other. She's busy every other week. It's fine.
Yeah. No, next Monday I'll have Justin Gray and Barry McLean, the creators of Billy the Kit.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
And Justin's also got Bleeding Pulp currently on Kickstarter.
Nice.
And I think he's got another Kickstarter. His Standstill Kickstarter's kicking off right after.
Wow. So
we'll have some more guests to talk about. I've got all of your links down below, so if anybody wants to go check them out on Twitter, Instagram, Substack, go check out all those.
They're all there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I got to go because people are messaging me. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jeremy. We'll talk later off air. I got some stuff to talk to you about, so we'll talk soon.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. See you guys.
Yeah, I get to be in the next Expired, so cool.
True. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. And for everyone else still watching, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thanks again, Travis, for hanging out with us. Looks like we got some more spam watching here. Have a nice night, everybody. See you, Lewis. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, when we have the Ageless Press team on to talk about Mossvale, their current Kickstarter. Tomorrow morning, I'll also drop a video of what I picked up for New Comic Book Day. I'm reading through some of those right now. This is an awesome book so far. Global Frequency Studios, he sent me the link to your Indiegogo, so I'm going to go check that out. But yeah, as always, guys, collect what you love. Catch you next time.